I just thought of making a small video to discuss with you how to ask questions without interrogatives and subjects. So we have a misunderstanding or misconception that when you ask a question, that question should contain all the necessary elements. For example, the auxiliary, the subject, and the main verb, and all these things. But that's not the case. If you are listening to native English speakers, you might have noticed that when they ask questions, very often they do not use the auxiliary or the subject. So let's have a look at the first question I'm giving here. Started yet? Here the question is started yet? So, but the full question is, have you started yet? That's in present perfect tense. But when you ask the question, we just ask started it, and the part have you. The have with the auxiliary, you with the subject. Now this part is to be understood by the listener, and listener understand that what the speaker means is have you started yet. In the same way that you can ask them more questions. For example, done the assignment, had your breakfast, got any message, that is say have done the assignments, have had your breakfast, and have got any messages. And also in the same way, let's go to the second example. Hi someone, playing tonight. So there are that the question should be, are you playing tonight? But this are is the auxiliary there, you is the subject. Now these two elements are to be understood by the listener, and the listener knows very well that you see now the speaker means what the speaker means is, are you playing tonight? So you too can ask questions like this. Going on a trip, let's say, are you going on the trip or going on a trip? Reading your notes. And we being teachers must be very careful that we always tend to teach to our students that when they ask questions now, and even that if they sort of you see now ask questions without the subject or the auxiliary, and we try to correct them. But while correcting the mistake that they do, at the same time that we must expose our students to this natural language where that the native English speakers use questions without the auxiliary and then the subject. In the same way, we can pay attention to other questions as well. Now let's see. Hi Sumit, been working? Here the question is, have you been working? It's in present perfect continuous tense. But again, the subject you and the auxiliary have. Now these two are not used. And in the next question, got any money? Got any money? The question is in present perfect tense once again. I should be, have you got any money? And what I'm trying to say is that this is the natural language. It doesn't mean that the people always not speak or ask questions to without the subject and then the auxiliary. But very often use in now, particularly use the native speakers and the people is now who speak the language as the first language. And this way, of course, now they speak. So therefore, it's our duty to expose our students to this natural language as well. If you are a teacher and being a teacher, you must also try to develop that your speaking skills in this way.